Hello scholars, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be looking at the story of two of the crewmates present on the ship we came to Aeternum on, Almeda Umber and Joan Caron. Let's get right into it. We sail west-northwest with the breeze from the west increasing steadily, cloudy with unending rain, 2 knots, steady. We're about 600 miles under sail. An unseasonal dampness and warmth threatens to spoil the provisions. The crew is haggard and morale is low, with none in command sleeping nigh 3 days. Have the alchemists of the old world sent us to our deaths chasing a fairy tale? The storm has become nigh unbearable. Gale winds, heavy bursts, roiling sea. The sleepless captain insists we push ahead. His fixation on the vial of Azoth aboard is too strong to combat. The substance is said to multiply the natural properties of all things, but the only thing I have seen it do is increase the captain's possessive nature and secretive ways. He mutters to himself about a land of conflict, conquering, and endless Azoth. None dare challenge him. At the captain's request, I have made study of the strange vial he carries. What lies within is neither mineral nor liquid, defying all known properties of matter. It glows a haunting blue, and seems to almost hum when held by human hands. All who make the perilous journey to Aeternum seek this Azoth, but few understand it. I hope I am able to study the wellsprings of this substance said to be found on this strange island, and hope even more that I can send my research back to the old world. Almeda Umber. I am 2 hours now waiting amongst the wreckage. High water is coming, and like to dislodge the ruins of the great ships grounded here. Some look ancient, while our galley appears to be the newest addition to this graveyard of expeditions. I cannot stay, but will forge inland to seek an overlook to make a signal and spy for other survivors. Joan Caron. I swear today I saw Almeda, speared through the chest with a timber, same as I witnessed him thrown overboard 6 days ago. There he was, pale, water-bloated, hissing, incoherent, and yet the same Almeda I shared mess with. I fled from his ghastly visage as he swiped at me with hands decaying. I do not know what shore we have encountered, but it is not the promised land of our dreams, only purgatory, only a promise of unholy punishment. A foul, rotting thing bearing resemblance to our captain struck at me from the ruins of a sloop. I drove a splintered oar through its neck, but not before it pierced my stomach with its own rusted sword. Can't stop the bleeding. Shelter here. Must rest. I am beginning to understand why only a few vials of the potent Azoth made it back to the old world. It seems all who crash here are stranded with no hope of sailing out into the persistent storm surrounding the island. Even if I were to find a crew and repair a ship, I doubt we'd be able to get much further than the horizon before being smashed to bits by a choppy and unforgiving sea. There must be other survivors of the wrecks, though I cannot see them. I see marks of their presence, footprints tinged with Azoth in the sand leading my way forward. I follow these tracks and the strange blue flames that occupy the repurposed ship lanterns along the path. I pray I find some kind of refuge, walking in the footsteps of those who came before me. I woke at camp and my injury is healed. I cannot judge how much time has passed, but it was not the month of recovery that I needed for such a wound. I am restored, but incomplete. I cannot return to the shore for fear of what I might find there, the carcass of my former self. This place will not let me die, as it has not released any sailor who drowned, only to wash up upon these shores. The Reaper claims no souls here, and the dead wander. In the distance I have spotted 2 grand statues of fine craftsmanship standing against the waves. The tide has receded, and there is nothing for me in the muddy grave behind me. Ahead, there is a bar of sand leading to the mainland of Aeternum. I know not what I will find there, but it must be better than this. Thanks for watching the video. As always, my Patreon will be in the description below if you want to support this channel. But that being said, I'll see you next time, scholars. Keep studying.